We are live. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here this evening. Much love to everyone. Hopefully, everybody's having a good weekend. Things are most certainly getting interesting, aren't they? Good to see everybody coming in. Got Brother Randy, Renegade Patriot, holding it down tonight. Got Brother Levi D is in the house. Solid Levi. Debshire is in the house. You knew. I knew. You knew too. Is in the house. Wise old lady is in the house. Boomer Sooner baby is in the house. Miss Liplock no more. Love you too. Miss Trixie Star is in the house. Hey, throwing out hearts. Hope you had a good day, Miss Trixie. Kita is in the house. Carla is in the house. Posting notes number 3 is in the house. Official Brain Freeze is in the house. How you doing, love? She throwing kisses too. Jojo Peanut is in the house. Sharon's in the house. You got Robin B in the house. Brandy Bradford is in the house. Much love to you, Brandy. Things are cooking. Carla Mullen is in the house. Cheshire Mercury is in the house. New sub. Thank you. Thank you. Cleaning up what the tornado did to us last night. Prayers to everyone affected. Yes, yes. Love and prayers go to you and your family. Hopefully everybody is doing good. And all those people around in the neighborhood who were affected, thank you for joining us. We got 12-step woman in the house. Yes, hopefully everybody's okay. You know, things when we get those terrible storms. Well, not here in New York, but, you know, if you're further south and you're in that cluster between warm and cool air and things start blowing and spinning and all kinds of things start carrying on. Most definitely. You have to hold tight and put some prayers and your family together. Miss Lorraine Muhammad. Welcome, love. It's different here in New York. We don't get tornadoes. We get hurricanes from time to time. They come up the coast. But other than that, we just get, you know, torrential rain. We get blizzard snow, everything coming from the north, meshes with the south, and they meet here in New York for some strange reason. And we get the weather. So, yes. Well, welcome everybody. Tonight I wanted to do a special live, and it's in regards to the post-marathon events that took place in the month of October of 2021 on a multi-platformed event, I would like to say. Not only did it take place on my channel, but it took place on Miss Q's channel. It took place on Mr. Scott's channel. It took place on True Crimes Commentary, Miss Penny's channel. It took place on True Crimes with Libby, on Miss Libby's channel. It took place on Miss Sharon's channel, Down Under Crime Talks. And it was one of the most successful, historic fundraising events on YouTube. It's my statement and my opinion. Extraordinary efforts were put out, unlike none we've ever seen. all for a 5-year-old that went missing on June 15th of 2021 out of Rogersville, Tennessee, not Virginia. I'm thinking about Virginia. Out of Rogersville, Tennessee, she went missing and is still missing today. A historic search effort took place to look for this child that went missing, greater than any other search effort that I have seen next to the Orrin and Orson West case. A massive search, which also included Midwest EquiSearch, Churchill Rescue Squad, law enforcement, the FBI, and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, covering well over 6 states in the surrounding area and more than 100 agencies involved. And what we did in the month of October was an extraordinary thing on our part because folks like us came together to help, to do something about it. And out of that came a conversation. And that conversation led to a fluid, organic action. And what had occurred from October 6th all the way to the 16th on a 10-day marathon run, no idea it was going to occur, but it happened naturally, evolved naturally. We had turbulence unnaturally, but handled it naturally. And every single person that was involved, not only behind the scenes in the marathon, but every contributor that made a contribution in support of the channels they support, was the most important thing. That made the marathon run. Not the whole true crimes community, but the people who supported Miss Q's channel, my channel, Scott's channel, Scott H, that is, Miss Penny's channel, Miss Libby's channel, Sharon from Down Under's channel. Those are the folks that made this marathon not only work, but become very successful. No, we didn't have anything planned. No, we didn't know anything at the time. It came out of a conversation. We felt if we could make some kind of a contribution occur, then maybe a few other folks would want to chip in and help us. It's no different than people that are coming together, going to have some kind of a celebration, and everybody brings a plate to the party. Everybody brings something of value to this event. Standard. Nothing major. You don't have to write a contract. You don't have to get involved in any of the crazy details. Just people coming together. That's what we did. That's what happened. And more and more and more each day started getting wind of what we were doing And guess what they wanted to do? They wanted to help. They wanted to chip in, whatever they could, whatever they could. And they did. And they did to a point. After a 10-day run, totaled well over $32,000, $174.85, give or take. That's what they did. We wish the whole true crimes community would have been a part of that. Could you imagine where that reward fund would be today if everyone did pull together? Wanted to support finding this 5-year-old that went missing June 15th out of Rogersville, Tennessee? It would have been far more monumental if that happened, but it didn't. The only people that made that happen is you. The ones who contributed and supported the effort. And I'm very proud of everything that we did, everything we stand for, and everything we look to do in the future. Because it ain't the only one we're going to do. Guarantee you that. So I wanted to come on tonight and share with you just some information. If you're not aware of it yet, I'm going to put it out there. I have some thoughts of my own I'm going to share with you too, and I'm going to be very unfiltered about it. Miss Queen Talks Crying, much love to you. I could have gotten all out of twisted earlier, but I said no. It's not time to speak my mind or speak my piece. Not time yet. And I didn't, because I was working. Miss Q was working. Mr. Scott H was working. Miss Penny was working. Miss Sharon was working. Miss Libby was working. When you're at work, you can't get pissed. You got to stay focused. Do the work first, then think about being pissed later if you want to. Then you can decide better. So in this event, I said I'll wait. So what I'm going to share with you tonight is going to be a John Q you have not heard before. Only because this case has touched so many people, including myself, in a way where, yeah, you got a stake in it, you got to feel something about it, then you're going to speak about it. I'm going to speak about it tonight. I wish I didn't have to do this particular live, because we've done a number of them in support of everything that we've done. We've done a big number of them to keep everyone updated, to keep everyone up to speed, make sure everybody was kept in the loop about everything. But it seems as though part of the community didn't feel that way, didn't think that way, didn't talk that way, didn't walk that way. What part of the community did something else. We were looking for people to help. They were looking for something else. They were looking for people to hang because they've never seen this before. It has never been done before. We needed privileges and permissions and all kinds of things to do something in a free country. Words going back and forth, people's feelings getting hurt or twisted. Lots of that. And I'm sitting here saying, why? Why the hell is that? Don't they support what we're doing? Don't they want to find this missing child? Don't they want to know where she is? Don't they want to bring her home? What the hell's going on with these people? It wasn't about Summer. We found that out. It was about something else. I want to welcome Miss Q. I want to welcome Scott H. I want to welcome Queen Talks Crime. I'm going to give a housekeeping rule. Anybody coming into this room tonight that's got something funny to say while this live is going on, you're going to be bounced out of here. So be careful of the language you use in this chat. You come with respect, you get respect. You come with some shit, you're going to get that too. Because we're not fooling around tonight. The information and material and discussion that we're going to have tonight is a serious matter. And to put it out there, I'm going to lay it out. Bold and clear. So by the time everyone leaves the chat, everyone will know the truth. Enough of this going back and forth stuff that's been occurring since we finished the marathon. But everyone will remember it. Everyone who was there, everyone who followed us those 10 days, is as small as the numbers began, as big as the numbers got. All the way to the very end. Everyone knew about this marathon. Word got out, people start talking. But a small minority, a small percentage, that's all it took, supported it in a way to where we had achieved what we did achieve. And a huge number decided to do otherwise. Decided to go and tell stories about what we were doing, not only during the marathon, but post-marathon. And it seemed to have gotten worse and worse and worse. So before I begin to lay this out, and I'm going to do it very carefully, because I'm going to be sending subliminal messages to those other people, and they know who I'm talking about, because I am going to be dropping names tonight. Once again, I'm going to address the chat room. Everyone in blue, you have your housekeeping rule. Anything that looks like a word that ever tries to stand in the way of tonight's live, bounce it out. And they don't have to come back. I don't care. What I do care about is tonight's message. It's going out loud and clear, and this message is going to create a tidal wave in a short period of time. I guarantee you that. If there's anyone that's going to begin this discussion, well, you're at the right place at the right time to get the right message. No more mixed messages. Not from here on. So with that said, I was going to welcome everyone. I just wanted to give you a preface of what I'm about to get into, but there is something I'd like to share with you. And it's something that Mr. Boss Blake put together for me, doing all the work that we've been doing. And I hope you like it. It's got a little bit of a New York flavor to it. No, not a little bit, a lot of New York and a lot of my flavor. And then I'll come back and rejoin you, and we will begin tonight's special live regarding the post-marathon, Summer's Army, and receipts, Unfiltered.
All the way from New York City. He really doesn't need an introduction. He's worked on several cases, like the Orrin and Orson West case, the Summer Wells case, the Ma'Khia Bryant case. He's also known for the hard work and dedication he put in to the Kanika Jenkins case. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Mr. John Q. Let's go now. Let's go now. John Q. Yeah, it's time to go to work. John Q. What the name is? What the name? Say it loud with me. John Q. You ain't know? Let's go now. Talking the realest in the business. Ain't no real competition is living. Who got a vision that's vivid? Ain't no goddamn gimmicks. No goddamn limits. John go hard till he finish. John Q. Tell him what it do. I can say a whole lot about the dude. Who? John Q. Working case after case. Let's get it. Goddamn it, he meant it. Who we talking about? John Q. Evidence to the proof. John only putting out the truth. He making it do. He taking you through. Never breaking the rule. An understatement when you say that he cool. Yeah, we talking about John Q. Anybody got a problem, come and holler. I will bet my bottom dollar and I put it on John Q. Shit, he better than the news. Q the truth. Shit, we talking about John Q. Put your 8 balls up. Put your 8 balls up. Let's go. Get a drummer song. Let's get it. John Q, just how we ride. Rockin' with the best. John Q, just how we ride. John Q. Now back to the business. He the suspect or a witness. No bad intention. I don't think I even meant John do it from the heart. He don't do it for attention. But the trolls still bitch. They should mind they business. They chillin' in the bush. Watching John get busy. We got a couple ranch like tricks. She get them out quickly. So everybody make sure they attend. We rockin' with a winner. Just how we ride. So you can keep all the division. Maybe you should try to uplift. Maybe John, he was born with the fish. Paint the picture with precision. Maybe if you listen, you just might get it. Cause it's a fact, John get whole YouTube shit. But it's still something acting real iggy. See, John, he's a man on a mission. It's the fact that he did. Yeah, catch it if it's something real fishy. He's solid to the bone, he never switch. Alright, let's get it. Just how we ride. Let's go. Let's get it. Just how we ride. Who you came to see? John Q.
All right, all right. That was put together by my brother, Mr. Boss Blake. It's a special piece for this channel. I hope everybody liked it. And we're going to be getting to the business at hand for tonight. I'm going to share my screen. I don't know if I need audio. Much love to Mr. Boss Blake for doing that for me. Because when people come together and we can uplift each other, we can change destinies. We can change, be a good thing for change. So that said, first of all, as I always begin my lives, anytime I'm going to be sharing any kind of information material that I collect from the internet, content creators from YouTube and abroad, it is only to share under the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And here is my additional disclaimer for tonight's presentation. Now that sign there, oh my goodness, John is laying out something here? Yeah, I am. And so as an additional disclaimer to the disclaimer I just got finished reading, this is not to bash anyone. This is just to expose them. This is not a bash party. This is an exposure party. If you're okay with that, and you don't mind me getting just a little bit loose tonight with what I have to say, please stay. If, oh, I didn't think JOHNQCUE was going to go here tonight. Well, it's okay for you to step out too. And come back when JOHNQCUE is working on an investigative case on Cue the Truth, or a table talk that I have on Sundays, or Q Squared that I do on Wednesdays with Miss Q. But if you're going to stick around, at least you heard it from me. All right. I guess to bring everybody up to speed on this post-marathon, this beautiful marathon that we did. And I stick and stand by everything that we did. I stick and stand by everything that happened was supposed to happen the way it did, as crazy as it may have seemed at the time. Being it was our very first marathon that we put together, yeah, things are going to be a little bit hectic, a little bit crazy. Could be a lot of bit crazy. It got crazy, yeah. Wasn't planned to be, but it was a natural, organic, evolving, moving experience. And so that's the way it went. I don't regret anything about it. In fact, I look forward to doing another marathon as fast as we can get one going. And we're looking to do just that. But before we move to that part, I got to talk about where we came from. I got to talk about that marathon. The money that was raised for the Summer Wells Reward Fund is to find Summer. Anyone who doesn't understand that doesn't need to be doing anything with the Summer Wells case, more or less following it. If you're there to bitch and complain, then you don't need to be following it. If you're there to point fingers at people trying to do good and trying to help, you don't need to be following it at all. What are you there for if you're not going to be useful? The people that I worked with, extremely dedicated and worked very hard. And we all became useful as a unit to accomplish a worthwhile goal. And that goal was to help find Summer. Some other people had some other thoughts in mind outside of that goal, and those thoughts were highly negative. And I'm going to expose them because they are the most stupidest people I have ever come across on YouTube since I've been on YouTube since 2019 on my channel. And I started by covering the Kanika Jenkins case. And that case was a crazy case too. A lot of craziness happened the same way. And I said, this time it's different because people actually went to work to produce a value for this case. And that value was to help find Summer. With whatever we could do to move this case forward to get that child back is what we did. And the message was we wanted her home. Not the place she left, but a better place to go to. That's the point. Some other people had some other crazy ideas about scammers, Ponzi schemers, money mongers, all kinds of shit coming from all different places. Now, some of the content creators, Miss Q and I, and Mr. Scott H. and Miss Penny, knew. We hung out with them. We supported their channels. We supported them not only by being there, but supported them with financial resources. Might be a super chat here, a super sticker there. Some of us became members of those channels in support of what they were doing. I said, this is great. They were also covering the story, the Summer Wells case, on their channels. And we supported them. They turned around, found out we were doing something on our channels, and they turned around and supported us. Sent some people our way, our people went their way. Back and forth as a community should be. Sharing, caring. All that changed, though, in a short period of time, only because of a marathon. Only because of a marathon. And this is where I don't get the point. But I said, sit tight, John. This is going to be very interesting. Now you're going to find out who your real friends are, if you got any. You know how many friends I have on YouTube? I consider very close. I can put them on one hand and give you two names. Actually, no. I can put them on one hand and I can give you 5 names. I can give you 5 names. Those names are in this chat room. That's how tight we are. And to find people like that is very rare. Diamonds, all of them. To stand next to one of them, to speak with one of them on any of their platforms or panels is a blessing to this day. And as I said before, guess what? No one can take the success of the Summer Wells Reward Fund Marathon from us, ever, because it's already done. You got that? It's already done. I'm not here to talk to the people in the chat room who came to see John Q and this update regarding the post-marathon event, because those are the people that already knew what we did. However, I'm talking to the people that had nothing to do with it, who tried to sabotage it, undercut people's names, try to get law authorities to investigate us and all that crazy stuff. But these are the same folks that didn't make a contribution to the reward fund. So how heavy can their claim be? Doesn't carry a shit amount of weight. And it will never carry a shit amount of weight because it's over already. Oh, what did Miss Q Carlock and John Q and Scott H and Miss Penny do with the money? Idiots that keep going around in circles, jumping from chat room to chat room to chat room, stirring up shit. Because they got nothing else to talk about. Made no contribution to anything. Didn't even help. So what in the fuck would they care? Really? Why would they care at all? Well, the only thing that they cared about is self-interest. Theirs, not Summers. That's the truth. Because even after the marathon, I went around to different chat rooms and saw all the super chats that they were collecting on the bullshit that they were putting out. On Mr. Scott H, on Miss Q, Miss Penny, myself. But Miss Q took the heaviest beating I have ever seen anybody take when you talk about defamation. In the worst way I've never seen, the attempt that people made to assassinate her character with twisted, crazy, chopped up, chop shop videos, highly edited to manipulate the minds of their subscribers. Now, who in the fuck does that? Who does that? You're my subscriber. I'm going to create a video to fuck with your mind. And I'm going to do it in a way you're going to like me. And you're going to give me a thumbs up. And if you really like what I got to say, you'll hit that super chat. And holy shit, I've seen super chat after sticker and super chat after sticker and a super chat after sticker. I said all on this bullshit that they're giving and feeding their own subscribers. Now, what kind of a person does that? I'll show you. Let's get to it. You see this knucklehead? Y'all see this knucklehead? Type of 1. Y'all know who that is. Of course you do. This was one of the channels I supported. This is one of the channels that I not only supported, but supported financially. Now, when I say that, I'm not going to say I threw a shitload of money at this guy. No. I may have sent him 1 or 2 super chats, maybe 10, 15 bucks, give or take, because he was covering the Summer Wells case. He was on the beam, focused on the case until his ass went elsewhere. And look who he's got up on the screen. JOHNQCUE. Now, that ain't Summer Wells. That's JOHNQCUE. Why would he have me up there like that? Because this idiot has got no brains. He allowed the outside influences of other negative people get into his big head and decided to join them. That's what he did. And what he's posting for his subscribers is a video done by another content creator that doesn't even live in the United States called Enchanted Path. So he's sharing Enchanted Path's content on his channel to his subscribers. So here's another idiot living in London, in the UK, Liverpool, I think it is, sending this guy who's in Canada bullshit to give to his subscribers here in the United States. Both these motherfuckers don't even live here in this country. Why would they do that? How come they didn't join us? Support the marathon. Well, they had other things in mind, because if you're looking for the money grabbers, this is one of them. Big time. He's on every night. Anytime after 10 Eastern time, 10:30, 11 o'clock. He'd jump on there, stay on there for a couple hours, feeding his own subscribers the bullshit outside of the Summer Wells case over and over and over and over again. Now, you have to ask yourself, why would someone do that? Does he know me personally? No. Does he know Miss Q personally? No. But he seems to have gotten a feeling about Miss Q. He called her a bitch. You know, that kind of name, that tone that went with it. Like if he knew Miss Q personally to be calling her that. Like if he was betrayed by her. That's what I'm talking about. I said, what right does this dude have to say anything about Miss Q, more or less have me on his screen sharing a chop shop video from somebody living in London, Liverpool, London. And yet he's working with them. This is the same guy who made a video and told his subscribers to pull their membership from Miss Q's channel. Pull your support from her, and continually bashed her right after the marathon, nearly night after night after night after night after night. He totally forgot Summer Wells. It was Miss Q. And if he had my name in there, it was Scott H's name up in there. So what is this guy all about, really? For him to be doing that. The evidence is right on his channel. I pulled it up. What you're looking at, you can go right now and see it. That's right there. I'll give you the title. There it is. See? Jody Sue reveals more Ben Hill Road trickery. The fake FBI agent. This is what this fucking guy posts. This video has over 15,227 views on it, 878 likes. And you should read the fucking comments. But that's just for starters. Just for starters. I'm just getting warmed up. And you need to hear this because I'm not, like I said, this is not for the folks that have supported the marathon. This is for the folks that didn't support the marathon. And this is the folks that I'm exposing because they need to be exposed for who they are, for the bullshit that they put out on their channel to their subscribers for them to support them financially. Hence motive. The reason they did what they did. Made no supportive contribution to the marathon whatsoever, but this is their contribution to the marathon. This is what they did. Q Carlock's multi-level cult scam artist is the title. Where did this come from? Oh shit, same guy. There he is. I'm going to call him Scott P. That's what I'm going to call him. Scott P. Not Sweet Pea. Even though that's what he looks like. He looked like a Scott P. This is the asshole out of Canada. You know, he drives a white van, utility van. And this is what he's got time to spend on. Not the Summer Wells case. Put Miss Q Carlock. He kind of got it mixed up and screwed up too, because what he's talking about here has nothing to do with the marathon. This is something entirely different. But what he wanted to do was to marry the idea of a scam artist who ran the marathon. See? That becomes a character assassination. That's exactly what it boils down to. That's how the content is presented. You have to ask yourself why. Go back and ask asshole Scott P, why did he do this? This is the evidence that she's a scammer? This is what they come up with? Chop shop videos? This is proof that she's a scammer. Oh, come the fuck on. This is third grade elementary school bullshit. Anybody can see what it is because they can call it out for what it is. And I just did. And those subscribers that supports this kind of content from the content creator doing this kind of defamation of character, well, I question your morals too. What are you about? How do you support this? What if your son or daughter was part of that marathon? Would you then support someone like this attacking them? Just think about it for a moment. Just a moment. They tried to report Ms. Q Carlock to YouTube, outside government authorities, agencies, everything. Everything. And all they did was take her video from Facebook, which this video she made for an entirely different business endeavor, chopped it up, edited it to say what they wanted you to hear, and then resubtitle it something else. And this is how they're mind fucking their audience. That's what Scott P is doing. Motivation? Let's do sell CBD products on his channel. This is a customer base YouTube channel only. He's not interested really in the content that he presents. He's interested in customers who can buy his CBD products. He advertises the shit during his lives. Chocolates and gummies and all kinds of shit in another country, looking for a customer base online. Now, I don't shun e-commerce at all. Miss Q Carlock has a Teespring merchandise shop on her channel, where during the course of the marathon, she gave her whole store, with the exception of the Mackenzie merchandise, Baby Mackenzie, 100% of the profits will go to the Summer Wells Reward Fund. That's exactly what she did. What did Scott P do from his store? Ask him. Here, wait a minute, a content creator who's on the Summer Wells case, bashing the shit out of both Don and Candace and Grandis and everybody else. Okay, we get it. But what did you do to help the reward fund? Why are you telling and sharing this kind of content on your platform if that's all you're doing? Oh, wait a minute. CBD. So point blank, what the fuck would he care? And that's his attitude. A malignant narcissist. That's what you get. That's what's there. You don't take my word for it, folks. I'm giving you my perspective. Go check it out. All his videos are there. He called this woman a hood rat. He called Miss Q a hood rat and a bitch. Who is he to be talking to a black woman like that? That in and of itself is a racial slur, direct. I'm surprised that when he called her a bitch, he didn't mention the black part. Mr. Scott P with the receding hairline that looks like it's going to fall off the back of his neck. And he's got a nerve to have me sitting up there. So now I begin to understand what's going on. Here's a guy I supported, never had a bad experience with him, come out of nowhere, all because of Tiffany Marie. That's why he came out the closet the way he did. Because there was a lot of gunfire going around during that time. And Miss Q Carlock and Tiffany Marie, well, they had to decide which way they were going to go. And it was very obvious as to what was going on. And it was regarding consent for the merchandise, the Summer Wells merchandise in Miss Q's store. Tiffany Marie couldn't sell her candle. She couldn't get consent. Then why should Q have Summer Wells products in her store when she doesn't have consent? Oh, Miss Q wakes up, all of a sudden the damn collection's gone. She writes them back, Teespring's back, hey, what happened to the stuff? And well, look, you got to get consent. All of a sudden it showed up the second day of the marathon. Right after Tiffany Marie made that appearance on the marathon. Wondering and worrying and if there's any help, I'm here for you and all this lovey-dovey shit. But look what she did. Was it really lovey-dovey shit? That's why this dude got involved. That's why this dude got involved. Because Tiffany Marie hangs out with Scott P on his channel. And they shoot the breeze, talk the shit, gossip the gossip, as they always do. They both share the same content, basically. So that's what happened. That's how this asshole jumped in. Help her out. Ask him why. Just go back and ask him why. And see what he does to you. I guarantee you, ask him why and see what he does to you. That's your homework assignment for Scott P. The next time you go to his channel, keep this in mind. Ask him why. Don't be afraid. Ask him why. And then see what he does to you. That's a fucked up dude right here. That's why his ass is in another country, so he could do any fucking thing he wants. And that's fine. But no mo, no mo, no mo. Cat's out of the bag, dude. Cat's out the bag. Oh, let this key up here for a second. Thank you all for joining us. That's just one of them. That's just one of them. If I can get this thing to, okay, it's coming up. A little buffering. You got to expect it. There's another video he did. Now with me blown up. Same channel. Ponzi schemer Q Clark's treatment of summer well-dominated. And if you just heard what I said, I want you to remove the tags that you put in. Oh, I remember that one. That was when Enchanted Path came to join one of our lives and said some shit in the room, and Miss Q picked up on it. I wanted him to remove his comment, and he was giving her a hard time, so she told him to get the fuck out. That you put in there. Please. If you heard what I said, I think we work well and get along very well. And
oh no, he's talking more shit. Let me tell you something. I don't need to explain myself to you. Get your ass out of my chat and don't you ever come back. Somebody block him. I don't have to explain shit to you. Okay. 22,000 is going to this baby. Buy a mug. Get the fuck out of here. In the world, thanks to his company, Amazon. Amazon launched, I believe.
Now here's AB running down his comments as he normally does after either a premiere or a live the next day. So he runs down the comments that get collected over the last 8 to 9 hours after his live, especially after bashing Miss Q the way he did. So these are going to be some of the comments that he's going over the next day to see who left a comment. His normal routine.
It was 96 or it was 95. Let's say it was 95. By 90.
Here's a comment right here. Thank you all very much for watching. For inquiry into seed, moisturizing balm, or chocolate, please email me at stepbystepexploringvideos@gmail.com. That's what he has for his subscribers. This is what he cares about. Strong enough to post it at the top of every single one of his videos. And then he gets down to commentary down below.
Six. 1 year later, they had 180,000 customer accounts. 1 year later, after they went live and put all their products out there, and it took a year for everybody to check it out and say, oh yeah, okay, cool. 180,000 people joined. That's awesome. But we have over 500,000 customers, because all.
There's a comment from Caroline Fields. How many people has she scammed? This is sick. Definitely too good to be true, Q. So now his audience is now bought into the bullshit from the other content creator that Scott P shared on his channel. So now he's contaminated the minds of his own subscribers against someone he doesn't even know.
Founders or customers. because we're going to pay that subscription one time out of pocket. I don't want to let that slip through the cracks. I don't want anybody saying, I didn't know we had to. Yeah, we're going to all pay one more time to be a customer. Yeah, we're going to support. And that money's going to come. I can't say numbers. Remember, you guys, but I want to say numbers. Because we all know. We're in it to win it. We started a mega product launch yesterday, February 12th, 2021, where we're going to, one by one, launch certain products like Academy that was released yesterday. But it's just a drop in the bucket. The founders have to think about it. Those are products. Products are sold to the customers. Founders. So if a company has, just think about Amazon again, all those products to all those people.
Yeah, selling all those products to all those people. Great. So Q Carlock 7 hours ago responds on this video. 1, this is a public video on my page. You exposed nothing, as usual. Yeah, I exposed you, you little bitch, Q Carlock. Exposed. If you couldn't get any more exposed in this circumstance, Q Carlock, you're going to start showing receipts ASAP, or you're never going to be seen on YouTube again. You're not going to want to stream. The people in your chat will turn on you like ravenous dogs. 2, I specifically say it is not a MLM. Look it up. Oh, believe me, it's in the video, bitch. You didn't listen again. Look at it in brackets. Why don't you go back to grammar school and learn how to use proper punctuation in English language, bitch? Last but not least, I have never even offered it to my subscribers. So, what was your point again? You two are laughable. Wait, the best part, you pay the subscription to the company. I don't get a penny of that. Ha! Just look it up and stop wasting people's time with childish games. Actually, I'll put a thumbs down on that. Rusty Nail responds to this bitch. Why would you want your subscribers to miss out on such a fantastic opportunity? Well, if you, as part of the company, tell us it's no scam, we have to believe it, right? Incognito Mode says, the point is, in my opinion, allegedly, you're a whole ass fraud, Q Warlock. It is. This is a classic pyramid scheme, folks. Classic. Protect your money. This is fraud. And the fact that she is unwilling to show any receipts when it comes to the Summer Wells Reward Fund. Wait till we get into that in a second. Show you what happened to KB, who is let me tell you, it doesn't matter who you think, what you think of any particular one person. You've got to respect people when they're donors. And on the surface, as it was happening, perhaps to some, it might have seemed like someone was trying to be a little irritable, when in fact, this Q Carlock and John Q, her partner in crime, when they go and raise funds, they immediately tell you that they don't have to show you a receipt. Their receipt comes way later. No. The receipt from the donation, not the receipt from you handing it in, honey. You can go up into your YouTube studio and you can show all the super chat receipts that you received, that you say that you're handing over. Honey, I know that you're up to something, and I'm going to stay so on you, Q. You'll be lucky to get out of this and not have a jail sentence, because what you did is criminal, honey.
And this is just a little bit of an excerpt regarding his attitude concerning Miss Q. But like I said, the evidence is all plastered all over his channel. And this is what he's feeding his subscribers. Why would you do that? What happened to Summer Wells, Scott P? It sounds to me like you got a real hard-on for Miss Q. What happened to Summer Wells, Scott P? And the list goes on and on and on and on. But I'm not going to bore you. This is just a simple exposure as to who was trying to get in the way of the marathon that we did in October. Here's another one. Oh, special live, cue the truth, birthday thanks. I did this live on my birthday. And here we have a rewritten title, Summer Wells Reward Fund Marathon host JOHNQCUE raised an alleged $32,000 using Q Carlock's PayPal. Let's see who this is. Oh, the other fellow I was telling you about, Enchanted Life Path. You know, the guy from London, Liverpool. Sounds like someone's holding his nose and choking him at the same time because I thought talking like that. I thought of the Civis Bank. I wouldn't trust the Carlock and the JOHNQCUE. So in order to make sure that his editing and chop shop videos work, he's got to use subtitles. That's what he does. Don't believe me? Go to his channel. This video was viewed 2,000, just 2,000. 348 views, October 23rd, right after my birthday. Happy birthday, JOHNQCUE. Summer Wells Reward Fund scam. Investigator exposed criminal activity. And you get a kick out of the comments underneath. This is for his subscribers. So what he's doing, Scott P did too. So did Tiffany Marie. These guys linked up and started attacking Ms. Q Carlock, Scott H. This is the guy that threw Scott out there and doxed him. This same guy here. And we're looking into him too. Tonight I'm just giving you a little bit of an exposure as to what and who is behind all this stuff. And I'm not going to bore you by playing the video. Evidence speaks for itself. All of this evidence speaks for itself. And now here's the best part. Let me get to it. Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm sorry I'm not reading the comments. I'll get to your comments when I'm totally completed. I appreciate you being here because this needed to be done, and you need this for your information. And this information not only goes out to all of the contributors to the Summer Wells Reward Fund Marathon, the people who actually made that baby work, goes to the ones that didn't do anything about it. Because now we see what they did, what they tried to do. But we were successful anyway. And what God puts in place, no man touches. Okay. Well, let me say that. No man touches for his own benefit. Okay. Let me see if I want to go here. Because all these crybabies want to see something, want to see something, want to see something. Let's see what we need to see. I got an email the day before my birthday, 17 p.m. from a Hayden Joyner, Summer Wells Reward Fund. Well, let's see what he had to say. John, attached is an official letterhead for the Churchill Rescue Squad Summer Wells Reward Fund account as requested. Thank you, Hayden Joyner, President of the Churchill Rescue Squad. In it was attached a PDF. That PDF on their official letterhead was this. Also dated one day before my birthday, October 21st, 2021. Dear John, this is to confirm that the Summer Wells Reward Fund is in fact real and being held at the Civis Bank in Eastern Tennessee. As of right now, our board of directors have decided to donate the money to the Child's Advocacy Center in Moshem once the time limit has expired. The time is currently set to expire, but be reviewed by our board for the extension in June of 2022. The purpose of the fund is to aid in finding Summer. To clear any questions up, the reward fund has never been going to be deposited into any Churchill Rescue Squad account once the time is up. The money from the beginning, when it was established, was to pledge it to go to the Child's Advocacy Center if the time had surpassed and Summer was not found. Any donations that would like to be placed in the account, please drop it off at the Civis Bank and let them know that you wish for it to be deposited in the Summer Wells Reward Fund account. If you live outside of the area, you're welcome to send a check to the Churchill Rescue Squad, P.O. Box 704, Churchill, Tennessee, with the zip code, Please make checks out to the Churchill Rescue Squad, Inc., and put in the memos Summer Wells Reward Fund. Thank you for your time. Hayden Joyner, President, Rescue Technician, EMT, Churchill Rescue Squad. That's what he sent to me on their official letterhead. So now we've established communication, just like we talked about at the end of the marathon, that we were going to establish immediate and direct communication with them to let them know that we had a successful fundraiser and we want to proceed in getting these funds transferred over to the Civis Bank. And they assisted us in doing so. No. Let me see. Do I want to go there right now? So, with that happening, yes, I do. Just give me a second. Let's go to the receipts, folks. This is the best part. Show some receipts. There ought to be transparency. Oh, you're a bunch of scammers. Smoke and mirrors and bullshit. Had they just went to Q or myself directly and just asked us, our emails are all in the description box under every one of the videos concerning the marathon. Had they just communicated with us directly, hey, tell me from the horse's mouth, what are you guys doing? We would have been able to open up a conversation or dialogue about it, to truly let them know that what we were doing was truly real, on a real account, doing real work, performing a real activity, and a major service to increasing the reward fund to find Summer. Did they do that? No. What did they decide to do? I gave you previous examples just moments ago. Here's what we decided to do. And here's what Miss Q did. All right. This is a wire transfer. Now, I need to put this in here too. Once we had everything together, a lot of stuff came out in reference during that time regarding a phone call that was made between two people. At first, the phone call was released on Scott P's channel as a distorted conversation called Deep Throat. You'll find that on his channel. We weren't supposed to know who was having the conversation. What we needed to know is that some shady shit was going on, if you remember. We had 423 Chase on our platform during the marathon, also post-marathon, both Miss Q and I. Same person that wished us, all the prayers and the love and the everything, to show his humble transparency of what he was trying to accomplish and trying to help do the same thing because he was working on bulletin boards at the time. That's the other story that's out there. I'm sure that people are getting wind of right now. And we started hearing some things. And then all of a sudden, the Deep Throat video that Scott P put out wasn't distorted anymore. They threw the whole unedited version, clear as day, of two people talking, Chase 423 and Tiffany Marie, in regards to Summer Wells. And that conversation is very damning indeed. It said a lot to me about the man I believed who joined us in the marathon and post-marathon activities concerning updates. Made a very different impression in my mind. I needed more information. I stood neutral. I couldn't believe what I heard, especially the part where he talked about Scott H. and Scott H's health and how he lives or what he drives or doesn't drive and all kinds of shit. I said, is that the same guy that was part of the marathon? Is that the same guy who joined Miss Q and I on Q Squared post-marathon to give the updates and showed up almost like clockwork? Holy shit. We had a discussion. Miss Q, Scott H, myself, in regards to getting this money over to the Civis Bank. And in that discussion, we decided that a money transfer, rather than a certified check, to be sent down to 423 Chase for him to take it to the bank, we decided to do otherwise, just to be sure that what we did those 10 days was a full fulfillment. And so we sent a wire. Miss Q sent the wire. Here's what she did. This is what she's guilty of, folks. On October 25th, 3 days after my birthday, at 13:48, which would be almost a little 1:45 in the afternoon, according to this transaction number, in the amount of $17,179.85, was then transferred from one account to another account. Originated to the beneficiary, as you can see here, is the Summer Wells / Summers Army verified. And where did it go to? Churchill Rescue Squad. We're getting to the good stuff now, folks. I want you to keep those numbers in mind, because this is what Q is guilty of. This is the scam that Miss Q is guilty of. Oh. Carlock. Miss Q sent $17,179.85 through a wire to Summer Wells, Summers Army, verified, and sent it to Churchill Rescue Squad on the 25th of October. At 1:45, let's just say, in the afternoon. Shortly after the 16th, because she had to get everything together to prepare it. This was phase one. Receipt number one. Let's go to the second receipt. Hello to everyone in the chat just joining us. The second receipt states that there was a Federal Credit Union certified cashier's check. It was dated November 8th, 2021. We have the check number above. The check is payable and made out to the Summer Wells Civis Bank Reward Fund in the amount of $12,281.07. Now, who sent this? Carlock. In the memo, disclosed donor as Summers Army. Also, the donation on what? October 25th. So now if you can do the math, it's very simple. 17,179.85. Then take 12,281.07. Add that together and see what number you come up with. Add those two numbers up to see what you come up with. Merchandise, PayPal, Cash Apps. All of it together. Certified check. Civis Bank. That's what this scammer did. That was receipt number 2. Phase 2. Phase 3. Receipt number 3. Y'all doing the math? From her credit union, this was another wire transfer. Date of transfer, November 29th, 2021. The amount of this, this is the super chats she was waiting for. $2,772.42. Who's it being paid to? Churchill Rescue Squad. The originator who's sending it? Carlock. Originator's financial institution? I'll be damned, Civis Bank. Routing remarks sent with wire. Churchill Rescue Squad, Summerwell's Reward Fund from Summer's Army. Mm, mm, mm. Now add the 2772.42 along with the other two numbers I gave you and tell me what amount you get. Please tell me what amount you get. Well, let's see. Oh, that's good, John. All this paperwork, receipts. Okay, now y'all are coming out with it, but I'm still not convinced that this is all legit. I mean, there's just no way. I'm still skeptical about you scammers. Okay. Okay. Well, there's only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. And that's right here. Oh, let me go ahead and do this while I'm at it. Well, that's coming up. So what we did was to make sure that we get some kind of a receipt back. So here's what we did. Miss Q, along with a very, very wonderful, loving, caring supporter, one of the major contributors, and myself, wanted to put together a press release and send it down there to WJHL News and about 20 other media sources to let them know that the funds were secured for the Summerwell's Reward Fund from the marathon from the month of October. We wanted to make sure we shared that information with them. And so we did. This is for a media press release that went out December 4th. Summerwell's YouTube Army. Title: True Crime Community Rallies for Missing Child Summerwells. YouTube creators unite to grow reward fund over $73,000. On June 15, 2021, Summerwells disappeared from her home in Hawkins County, Tennessee. Following an extensive but unsuccessful search by local law enforcement and TBI in June and July, Mr. Tim Coop of the Churchill Rescue Squad started the Summerwell's Reward Fund at the Civis Bank in Rogersville, Tennessee. For 5 months, the reward fund remained at around $40,000. To grow the fund and raise awareness of the Summerwell's disappearance, YouTube creators from the true crime community band together to form Summer's YouTube Army and raised an additional $32,000 in just 10 days. Creators include Ms. Q Carlock, myself, Scott H., True Crimes Commentary, True Crime with Libby, Down Under Crime Talks, Miss Vet Girls, 423 Chase, Doctora Latina, Nita's World, The Lab, Queen Talks Crime, Miss MTGV TV, Miss V, and Spirit Seeker Squad. Through the help of their subscribers and members, Summerwell's YouTube Army crowdsourced $32,173.34 between October 6th and October 16th. The 10-day marathon raised donations through Cash Apps, PayPal, and Facebook, as well as through other sales of products from Q Carlock's entire store. Products from the store's summertime collection include hood sweatshirts, masks, blankets, drinkware, and t-shirts, highlighted the search for the young girl on a swing. All of the profits from the summertime collection were donated to the Summerwell's Reward Fund. The Summerwell's Reward Fund received first deposit, remember that number, $17,149.85 on October 25th, 2021, followed by a second deposit of the second number, $12,281.07 on November 8th, 2021, and third deposit of $2742.42 on November 28th, 2021, for a grand total of $32,173.34 from the YouTube True Crimes Community Marathon. The reward fund now stands at a total of $73,657.71. For more information about the Summerwell's Reward Fund and the marathon donations, please contact Captain Tim Coop of the Churchill Rescue Squad. And there's the number and the email. So this was sent to them. So you kind of figure, okay, all that sounds good and dandy, but did they receive it? Did they get the money? That doesn't tell us whether they got the money or not. Well, the only way to check is to go to yesterday's news. Oh, there it is. Hey, Summerwell's Reward Fund reaches nearly $74,000. Huh. Really? Let's see if they have anything to say about it.
$4,000. A list of donations.
I'm going to go one step better because their videos suck when they play. All right. December 10th, 2021 at 5:15 p.m. yesterday. Updated 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Hawkins County, Tennessee, WJHL, the reward fund for missing Hawkins County 5-year-old Summer Wells has increased to almost $74,000.
The reward fund for missing Hawkins County 5-year-old Summer Wells has increased to almost $74,000. A list of donations.
Yeah, I told you the video sucks, so I'm going to knock that out. I will still be able to play the video from a different source. No, thank you. $74,000. The new record comes shortly after the reward fund topped $70,000 in November. Captain of the Churchill Rescue Squad, Tim Coop, says that the bank handling the reward account for Summer Wells provided the following list of donations made to the fund, along with the dates they were made. Let's see what they got here. Oh, there they are. I know. I know what you're going to say. Oh, the numbers are too small. But this is on their page. Let's see if I can blow it up for you. There we go. There we go. That's from the article. And here we have from June 21st of 2020. Seems like someone donated $25,000, but check being held by individual. June 25th, $10,000, check being held by individual. Okay. From June 25th all the way down, June, July, August, September, October. These were all of the donations according to what was contributed to the fund. But as we get down to the bottom, and we come into good old month of October, hey, I see something here. October 25th, 2021. There goes that number again, $17,179.85. That's what the wire said. On November 10th, another deposit, $12,281.07. Holy smoke. And then November 29th, 2021, $2,772.42, giving a grand total of this fund a whopping $73,705.90. And I wonder who is confirming all of this. Right there at the bottom of the screen, folks. That's not me saying it's confirmed the money was sent. It's being confirmed down below is received. You know, from the scammers. You get my point? You wanted receipts. Well, let's see what else we got. Because it's only going to get better.
Tonight, the reward fund for Hawkins County 5-year-old Summer Wells has increased to almost $74,000. A list of donations provided by Civis Bank and the Churchill Rescue Squad shows the most recent donation of nearly $3,000 was made November 29th. Donations to that fund can be made at any Civis Bank branch. You can mail it into the Churchill Rescue Squad as well. Summer Wells has been missing for nearly 6 months. An Amber Alert remains in effect tonight. Credible information should be sent to the TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND.
I think that says it right there, doesn't it?
Tonight, the reward for missing Hawkins County 5-year-old Summer Wells has increased to almost $74,000. A list of donations provided by Civis Bank and the Churchill Rescue Squad shows the most recent donation of nearly $3,000 was made November 29th. Donations to that fund can be made at any Civis Bank branch. You can mail it into the Churchill Rescue Squad as well. Summer Wells has been missing for nearly 6 months. An Amber Alert remains in effect tonight. Credible information should be sent to the TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND.
That's what I thought he said the first time. That's what I thought he's. But I knew he said that. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Yeah, I know. But that's just to cover some bases with you regarding what took place in the month of October concerning the Summer Wells Reward Fund Marathon and whether or not Miss Q, Carlock, John Q, Scott H, Miss Penny, True Crimes Commentary, True Crimes with Libby, Miss Sharon from Down Under Crime, Miss Queen Talks Crime, Miss MTGV TV, Spiritual Seeker, Vet Girl, everyone who is named in that release. And I get you, the naysayers and the haters will try to twist this one up one more again and try to say some other dumb shit, which you can almost expect. But I'm not really interested in them. They're going to do what they're going to do because by nature they are who they are by nature. And if that's what they can demonstrate as to what they've already demonstrated, no need to discuss anything any further. Plain and simple. The real question is that will you continue to support such activity like that in the future? That's the real question. That's the real question. And that's an individual question that those folks have to ask themselves. If they're too lazy, they won't ask. So I'm not even looking for an answer because I already have the answer. I already know the answer. I shared that answer with you here tonight. It was going to be addressed, but I was going to do it on my time, not according to their will and their rules. And when they say jump, oh no, I don't even live in their fucking neighborhood. I live in my neighborhood. I do my work. And when it's time for me to do something, I'll do it and let you know when I do. Because when I do let you know, the thing you'll know that it's already been done. I'm not going to talk in the interim of things. I'm going to talk when they get completed. A whole lot more substance when you can talk from experience rather than talk from being an asshole. And mind you, we've come across a lot of them on YouTube just surrounding the Summer Wells case. Just flat out people are just losing it over this lost child. But for some dumbass reason they can't fix it. Because they keep talking about it. No, wait a minute. Not talking about Summer. Talking about other content creators who are really trying to help Summer. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what we just got finished taking a look at. Evidence is there. And anyone who's in the true crimes community knows, anyone who's monetized on their channel knows that 30%, 33% comes off the top of every super chat you get. Why didn't those assholes know that? and tell their people that that was the truth. But yet those other channels that didn't support the marathon, Summer Wells, Finding Summer Wells, well, look at all the damn super chats they got outside the marathon. Not for the marathon, but for themselves. And at the same damn time, bashing other content creators doing what I just outlined here tonight with receipts. So my question is, where's yours? Where's your receipt, Scott P? You gotta come better than that. That's some weak shit. Where's your receipt, Enchanted Path? Where's your receipt? Because you gotta come far better than that. What are you gonna tell the FBI now? Oh, the Civil Bank had to have the money now. Sorry to bother you. Telling people to fill out forms. You can't tell people to fill out forms if their money is not involved in it. Stupid ass. He was trying to rally up people that had nothing to do. Think about this. He was trying to rally people up that had nothing to do with the marathon whatsoever, never made a contribution. Oh, fill out complaint forms and send it in. Oh, man. How does that work? How does that work? The money is at the Civil Bank. Enchanted Path. If you have any inquiries or questions, any further information you need to know about, give them a call, man. You too, Scott P. You got any questions? Give them a call. Because that's where the questions need to go now, since the marathon is finished. And there is no evidence of scam. What there is evidence is some very uneducated people, as ignorant as all shit, is on YouTube fucking around trying to mess people's lives up. That's the evidence. Point blank, straight up, straight talk. So going into the future, will we do another marathon? Oh, yes, we will. And this time it's going to be even better. We learned the first time. We collected evidence from these idiots. Theirs. You talk about a crime scene, their evidence and fingerprints are all over it. So we have your evidence. Thank you. We know exactly what to do. And that's already in motion. Not even a care or worry about it in the world. I sleep very good at night. Miss Q sleeps very good at night. Scott H sleeps very good at night. Miss Queen Talks Crime sleeps very good at night. Miss Penny sleeps very good at night. Miss V sleeps very good at night. Sharon sleeps good at night. Come on now. And if there's anyone, as a marker here, because this is important, anyone who has followed the marathon that has collected a video on their channel, because we did go from channel to channel to channel to channel during the course of the marathon. That's how we shared it amongst other content creators. Please send me or Miss Q or Scott H your video. So if Miss Sharon's in the room and she covered, I think she covered maybe a couple of nights on her channel, please send us the link so we can have that and put that together for a very special video presentation. Now, I want to address the 20-hour marathon, the very last one, because that seems to have been on my mind since I've been missing it. I am still missing that video. I have spoken with StreamYard. I have tried to make communications to YouTube. The video is still not available, but yet it appears on my studio like it's been recorded with the timestamp and everything on it. But when you go to play it, it's still unavailable. I did speak to a couple of people about it. I told them what the video content was about. There is music in it. I'm not worried about a copyright strike because I'm not monetized. I'll get a copyright claim, but I'm not monetized. So they won't flag my channel. However, it still exists. Lack of a better word, it still exists, but it's not available yet. So I made that video public since the last time I made it public, and I did that on my video, on a live, and it's still made public. It's just a matter of time until they release it. So I was able to talk to a couple of people, and I did tell them the content. And when I told them the content about an interview that was done on that 20-hour video conducted by Chris Madonna and Jody Sue Brown, and gave them a little bit of the content as to what that discussion was about, they said, bingo. Your video is being held, most likely, based on the content of the discussion, since there's an open missing persons investigation surrounding the Summer Wells case. And so that information that was exposed during that 20-hour marathon most likely had to be captured by TBI as evidence. Since all suspects are on the table, nobody's been cleared yet. That kind of makes sense. So I said I'll be patient and I'll wait for my video. And even if YouTube doesn't give me the full 20 hours, which I think that's bullshit, because I know content creators out here that stay up all fucking night making 8 and 10 and crazy hour videos. Not a marathon. Just nonsense. And what Miss Q does on her channel that pushes past the 20-hour mark, well, I'd rather go there for 20, 25, 29, 30, 40 hours because she's giving you content on all these missing children. Every single last one of them. Check her channel. Back to 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 back. You think that if that woman was a scammer, she'd be doing that? Who the hell would stick around after $32,000? Hasta la vista, baby. I'm on my way to Hawaii. See y'all later. Nope. Can't go there. See? That's a dead duck right there. Got that out the way tonight. Can't pull that one out. I crushed all that and all the nonsense behind it. And as we proceed going forward, well, we got some additional information we're going to drop on y'all too. Not yet. You know me. When it's time. Like I said, we ain't going nowhere. We're here for the long haul. We play the long game. Not the short, choppy ones these other people are playing, because they're playing with people's lives. They don't care. What they do care about are their super chats, though. Mark my words. Just go to their channel, sit quietly, and watch what unfolds in front of your face. It's simple. It's 1 + 1 stuff. This is not algebra. And you have to ask yourself and dig deep down in your soul, can I sit here and truly support this kind of content coming into my mind, into my house, and maybe into my family's ears while they sleep? Because I'm on YouTube. And have all that shit thrown into their mind subconsciously till they start acting funny. My mother used to say, if you want to learn about adults, look at the kids. If you want to learn about a child, look at the parents. You don't have to go too far from the tree to understand the fruit. It doesn't fall far from the tree. Like attracts like. Yeah. If they're anything like that, no wonder today's society is all fucked up. If they're anything like what we've experienced here on YouTube in this area called True Crimes community, no wonder the world's fucked up. Because they're producing children the same way. Just as fucked up as they are. Then we got to deal with a future of very, very messed up young adults and new adults entering their adulthood. Wonder where they learned that from. Just step backwards a minute. Turn around, take a look. You'd be surprised. So listen out, folks. This marathon is not finished. We're in post-marathon mode right now. And the news that will continue to come out about the marathon is only going to tsunami over all the bullshit that we went through. If you're subscribed to Scott H., please do. He's a man of his word, and he speaks his mind. A brother's solid. I have to say that to know that. And I know that, that's why I say it. Miss Q Carlock, a woman of stature, principle, values, served our country. She is a vet, a United States veteran who decided to do what she did. I'll stand by that any day of the week. Queen talks crime. I got much love for her. She's solid. She's a woman of her word. And she don't back down for shit. She finds the truth, yeah. She gonna speak the truth, just like I met her. I'll stand shoulder to shoulder with each and every one of these content creators. And if we had to do it all over again, which we are getting ready to fire up, yeah, we'll go again. One more again. One more again. One more again. Because we not only know we can do it, we know we can make it count. I wonder what the other people could say in regards to that. Wonder what those other people could think of. We're working with another content creator? Prove it. Show your evidence. Put it on the table. It better be as solid as the fucking receipts I put on the table tonight. And it's got to withstand a legal matter. If not, it ain't going to stand for nothing. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. Just a little bit of it to get it rolling. I didn't want to take long. And like I said before, this was not meant for the people who already knew that information. For the people who didn't. But more importantly, it was for the contributors to see as well. They have a right to know the transparency of that marathon. So, hence, John Q came to give it to you. I won't be the only one. Keep your eyes open, folks. It's about to get very interesting now. There's enough nonsense out there concerning the billboards. That's already unfolding. And it's very unfortunate because it's got nothing to do with summer. Nothing. Why? You know what the answer is? Plain and simple. I gave it to you tonight. I'll give it to you now in 2 words. You know why? Self-interest. Self-interest. That's why. Not Summer's interest. Self-interest. Theirs. The evidence is on their channels, folks. The super chats are flowing in the chat, folks. And the content is the evidence itself. It's that simple. And if you're looking at it with open eyes and an open mind, and God in your heart and in your life, you know exactly what to do. Don't need to hear it from me. Like I said, I'm just passing along the message. Just the message. Now you can pass along this message. Anyone who gets up in your face or tells you otherwise, now, you know. You can tell them right back in their face. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And with that said, I need to step off because you're too damn ignorant to know the truth. More or less understand it. I got much love for everyone in tonight's chat. Thank you so much. Oh, man. I've been wanting to do this for a little bit now. But like I said, I had to wait. I had to wait a little bit. I had to let God guide me. And he did masterfully. No rush, John. This is no rush. I'll go to work. You'll have everything you need. I assigned you to do exactly what you were designed to do for the marathon. Is not only support it, but protect it. Give it security and make sure everything you share with your subscribers, your audience, the folks who love you and are a part of what you do, make sure they get the right message, because they'll see what you have that I gave you to give to them. That's what I did, and that's why I can deliver tonight what I have delivered tonight. I hope it did open some eyes. That's number one. Number two, I really don't like doing these kind of presentations, but if necessary, they will be done. And if I'm going to do these kind of presentations, baby, I am coming with receipts. To hell with napalm, I'm nuclear. So now I stand. Now I'm waiting for their receipts. Oh, what am I going to get? What receipts can they return to me? That's going to be very interesting, if at all anything. I wanted to share that with you. Now that you know, we can continue our work. Miss Q can continue her work. Mr. Scott H can continue his work. Miss Penny can continue hers. Miss Queen Talks Crime has always been behind the scenes working, even throughout the marathon, like Miss Q. These women are tight. Miss V working behind the scenes. Tight. They didn't have time to respond with chop shop videos as evidence of some kind of illegal activity. Oh my God. They didn't waste their time either. But a most interesting video that I would highly recommend is one that Q has on her channel. And it's regarding narcissism. It's a bad disease out there. And some people don't even know they have it. But you can spot it right away because there's only 4 levels of it that Dr. Phil talked about. What is it? Classic? A classic narcissist? They're very apparent. You can see them. You can hear them. They don't give a fuck. You get the malignant narcissist, 2 of them, which I shared with you tonight. Very detrimental people to other people's lives. And even if you expose them, they don't give a shit either. Because that's who they are. Then there's a covert narcissist. The one that is always out there wanting to help. Always out there empathizing, sympathizing with everything. Wanting to be there, the heartbeat of everything. And then they flip inside out. They surprise you at the end, don't they? I think we just got surprised just yesterday. Just yesterday, we were surprised by some information that did hit the true crimes community, and I am still shocked. But you know something? Mr. Scott H told me, I know I heard it a while back ago. Just be careful, John. I knew what he meant. I said, yep, I'm going to be neutral on this. I need to collect my evidence in order to come to my conclusion. I appreciate the heads up. I got much love for that guy because he's solid. And damn, he was right. Shit. Hands down. Hands down. And I'm glad I took my time. Take your time with these people with masks. Do your background checks, check the resources, but listen to the content. They'll tell you everything about them. Everything stems from thought. Thoughts then converted into behavior, and behavior is converted into action. They're doing it right in front of you. All you have to do is take your time, analyze it, check it out, see if it comes back right or wrong. Now you can decide intelligently, make an informed decision for yourself. Once you do, then you have to withdraw. You have to withdraw. Because it's not a part of any value in your life you could ever appreciate. I sure as hell don't. And I have a good feeling I'm not speaking just for myself either. I got much love for everybody who's joined us here tonight. If you'd like to support the channel, this is the way I do it. I don't do super chats or stickers or memberships and all the other stuff that some of the other great content creators out there are able to do. I'm just trying to keep everything simple now. I'll eventually monetize somewhere down the road, but I want to give you plenty of evidence and proof that when I do monetize, I'm worth it. I'm not just going to go flag up some stuff and tell you a whole bunch of bullshit and you throw me a super chat or a sticker in my room and I've entertained you for the night because you were bored, you had a hard day, and you needed some entertainment. I'm not going to do that. I haven't done it since I had my channel. Now we do kick it back a little bit on Q Squared. I love that program because I'm able to relax and to have a partner, Miss Q. Ha! Hands down, like no other. Like no other. I enjoy that program. Tomorrow night is Table Talk. I've got a special guest coming on out of the music industry. Going to share some very good information, an incredible story, and some solid music, just as Mr. Boss Blake had done with me, my brother. So we're coming back around the corner tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. But for now, Summer's Army still marches, and we brought our receipts tonight. Don't let anybody else tell you different. Ask them for theirs and see what you get. Ask them why they tried to destroy the marathon and see what you get. It'll be very plain and simple. Very plain and simple. So, with that said, I'm going to hightail it out of here. I've enjoyed being with you, as I've always enjoyed being with you for any of the lives that I do. This one needed to be done, though. It was the proper time for it. God gave me the green light to do it. I said, okay, I'm ready. And now you have it. Don't let no one steal your dream. Don't let no one take this from you. Stand bold in the gap, and you hang on and you hold on and you deliver what God's promised. The rest of it, it'll sort itself out. And even beyond that, it'll be no more than a conversation anyway. Thank you all. Hang in there, folks. This is going to get very interesting. As I said, you have no idea what's coming. And when it does, you'll know it because you know you heard it from me first. Because really, always ask that why question, and you'll see what the answer is always going to be. Why did we do the marathon? To help find summer. Now I ask them why they did nothing. Plain and simple. We're going to keep it that way. Be well and stay blessed with Godspeed. I got much love for everyone here. We'll be back shortly. We'll see you in a minute.
It just sickens my mood. Now I got an attitude. You think I won't battle food? I will slap the fuck out of you. Maybe I am a radical. I'm charged up with a matador. You don't love the kids, why do you got them for? I tell the truth, how they got out the door. These cases I can't ignore. You damn right I want your face on the floor. We lacking info pimping, I'ma need more. See, it's the truth that we want. You supposed to love your kid, the truth is you don't. Somebody bring them parents up to the front. Them kids been missing for months. Damn right I'm mad, pimp, I done had enough. Oh, my business, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I might just tear this shit up. Now we got summer, we got horse, and we got orange. Like the parents, they don't care. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? All of the YouTubers pursuing, they do more than what you doing. Now how the fuck you gonna influence? Your reputation done been ruined. Why? Oh, why they taking these kids? I'm so sick of this shit. Why? Remember that kid they left in the car? Sydney Dill, she had a bum for a father, and it was Sardis Navarre. Just break the window, but he wouldn't even bother. He making kids, now that's really a problem. What about that fella Kawan? The lady picked him up was a mom. Now Kawan was a friend with a son. I can't believe what they done. They found his body in the sugar cane field. Now his parents gotta shed some real tears. This ain't how the fuck we supposed to live. If you got a kid, show them that you love them, cause they leaving on the dub. Protect them, gotta keep them covered, cause there's some evil motherfuckers plotting, waiting just to touch them. Don't you think this shit is nuts? They taking kids out by the dozen. It's so many living in your city limits. If you think that they offended, that mean you think this again. It only take a single man. Evaluate the way you live. This was a blessing you was given. It's gonna hit you different if your child just end up missing. Why?